Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
What does it mean to be sober? It's to be clear-minded. It ain't talking about to not drink. It's talking about to be clear-minded. Don't be getting to all these doctrines and that flat earth and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you hear on the news. And if it ain't filtered through the scriptures, then don't worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta constantly be into these prophecies, because you don't know shit from sugar, man. Okay? The real thing is to get the fuck up out of here. Flat Earth ain't got shit to do with leaving. You know? We was talking about, man.
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing to do with it, you know? I find that information out when I get there, you know? That's some information I could, skip over. You know? Go ahead.
And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins.
That's important too. We always go into that. It's charity, and mainly charity amongst the brotherhood, man. Covers the multitude of sins, man. Having etiquette, treating brothers right, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes brothers don't have to ask for certain things. Sometimes brothers gotta open their mouths and ask for things. You know what I'm saying? But we're here as a system to offset Esau's system. When you're dealing with niggas and shit, when you ask a nigga for something and they want something in return. You know what I'm saying? Brothers don't do that, man. It's like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And it just sometimes they don't put muscle, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't do something. But when you go in the world, we ask something for somebody and niggas be like, man, remember I gave you such and such, man, blah, blah, blah. And,
Bro, I don't mean to interrupt, man. This dude came to my job. He said, man, I remember like a month ago, you overcharged me $1, so you owe me $1. Well, nigga, it's $1. You know what I'm saying? You come here, you pull up on some 24s, got hit in your trunk, custom paint on your car, and you talking about $1. Man, I should get in free for the day. No, you ain't getting it free. You gotta pay $1. Cause I always remember that. He continuously talked about, man, just go ahead, go in, man. Now we even. I was like, it's $1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because the scriptures say you do good unto somebody. It tell you that in Sirach chapter 12, you do good. And if they don't recompense you, the Lord will.
Yeah.
So if you didn't get that $1 back, be like, cool, Most High give me that $1.
Yeah.
Most High got them good dollars. He got them fire dollars.
Yeah, the $5.
He ain't got them Federal Reserves. He got them dollars that mean something. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, use hospitality one to another without grudging.
Yeah, time. That's that good old Southern hospitality, You fix him a plate, but you ain't gonna keep getting plates. You get your own after the second time, Like, but me casa su casa. But at first you gotta show them around, That's how it is, For a brother to cut, after that first cut, show them. Like,
brother.
Crack that bottle open for everybody. After that, you put that bottle up. You know where that bottle at. Go hit that motherfucker. It's just a natural thing. But it's courtesy, man. You don't sit there, pour your bottle, sit there. You already up. Pour everybody else their bottle, Show some love.
Says, as every man have received the gift, even so minister the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of the Most High.
So really, what's that gift? It's the abilities from financial, but we talking about spiritually wise. If a brother has a certain gift, then you provide it to him. But sometimes you could just be throwing shit in people's faces unnecessarily. Like it ain't time. You gotta see what that brother needs. You know what I'm saying? And give that to him. You know what I'm saying? Not be coming out with, brothers be fresh or just not even thinking about that. And you just overloading with this information. I don't want to hear about that right now. You going through it with your woman and be like, bro, I don't even know. Like, start talking about vegetables and shit, pH balance, like, and just sending a bunch of information and all that. Like, I don't want to hear about that shit right now. Your spirit is, moping about a woman, so you. Man, fuck that motherfucker, send scriptures and blah, 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 just, gird up that loins. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do, you know what I'm saying? You gotta send your gifts accurately. You gotta be efficient at giving your gifts, shit, you know? Like,
No toothpaste.
no toothpaste.
Nigga, socks and
Fuck
shit.
Christmas is just an example, man.
That's kind of,
It says, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which the Most High giveth.
Yeah, don't be extra and don't be minute or less. You know, this dude was at your level and you know what your level is. You know, you could be, there's been time I be talking, I'm like, I need to shut the fuck up. I'm going somewhere, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you be like, I gotta say something because whatever this person's saying, they don't really know everything. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like legit how that like just like that in every situation, huh?
No, it's like that.
It ain't gonna be like that in every situation. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be sincere about what you're doing, man, because you could just be hitting people with knowledge and it's unnecessary. You're just showing off, man. The Most High know you're showing off. You know? Like this brother's witness when Jehovah's Witness came, man. I ain't gonna talk about it because I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? I took all their shit and everything. You know what I'm saying? But they went to saying something about the Lord, you know, Satan, you know, taking all the righteous out. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I just had to say something. But it was all for sincerity, though. It wasn't because, like, I wanted to hit you. I want to show y'all I'm a Hebrew Israelite and you a Hebrew. You need to know about. No, man. Look, man, you didn't say some shit that was just, you know, I already know you off, but you just should have just shut your mouth, man. You asked me a question, I'm going to answer it. You know? Do you know that the Lord's killing everybody? Or who's killing everybody? No, she didn't say the Lord. She said, do you know who's killing everybody? And I told her, I said, the Most High. You know what I'm saying? She said, oh, no, it's Satan. I said, yeah, he used Satan.
Yeah.
And he can use death angels too. You know? But, no, it's Satan killing. Just because nigga died, and that's some shit that you ain't used to seeing, don't make it a demon doing it. You know what I'm saying? It could be Michael Allah or Michael the Archangel hitting your ass with a fucking hammer right in your fucking head, man. In the form of a 12 gauge. You know? It don't matter. If you meant to be taken out here, it said no man perish being innocent, man.
Yep.
So a righteous angel got the right to kill any nigga here. And it's a righteous act. Because we all got blood on our hands in one life or another. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you could come straight from the third heaven with a sword and just bang, spit you in half. And you could just came out the womb. And they'd be like, damn, like what happened to him? You know what I'm saying? What did he do in this life? Or what do in his past life? That the Most High just killed him from birth. You know? And there's a scripture about that as far as being crippled, man. So we had no control over it, man. But in sincerity on that situation, in sincerity, I spoke on it, man. Because I know they weren't gonna get it. But one thing I want to convey to them is that the Most High is in control, man. Satan ain't controlling nothing. That's what irked my nerves, is to fucking put Satan on a pedestal, man. Satan ain't shit. We got control of Satan. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't sit there and say, get thee behind me, Most High. I can say that to Satan, though. That means I got the power to get him out of my fucking presence, man. Satan under us, man. What you mean Satan could come here and fuck over me when he want to, and the Most High can't do nothing about it? I'll call the Most High on his ass, man. You know?
Like the scriptures say, resist the devil and he shall flee, right?
Yeah.
Now Jonah, he tried to resist the Most High, his ass got caught in the way.
This in that boat. They had to throw him overboard there, you know? You know? Go ahead. Like a tangerine, orange.
They gonna tell you.
Yeah, it's free on tan.
It says, if any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which the Most High giveth, that the Most High in all things may be glorified through Yahushua HaMashiach, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
So what are you in it for? Are you in it for yourself, or are you in it to praise the Most High? Because in order to praise the Most High, you have to do it sincerely and right. You know, when you try to be presumptuous, when you try to be all extra, you try to show off, you're doing it for yourself. And we ain't shit. Because if you do it for yourself, like say I'm trying to be this big guy and I'm sitting all holding and a nigga knock me out. That's how cold the that God is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna be like, man, damn, this guy get him knocked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm out here saying, man, anything can happen to me, blah, 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 I can get knocked out if the Most High demon fit. The nigga knock me out. I'm like, well, they said God will get him knocked out. You know, like, the Most High is that powerful. You know? The Most High, we're gonna admit the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and fabricate it because I want to be on a certain level or seen a certain way. If the Most High the Most High forbid that if he deem me not to be in his truth no more, he can take me out. I don't have no control over it. I can study every day, do whatever, but the Most High deem it fit, I could be out of here. You know what I'm saying? Most High forbid. You know? And we have to pray to the Most High that, you know, that's what I'm saying, Most High forbid. You know, like, please God, don't let that happen. You know, we asking him, because it can't happen. You know, we're acknowledging that. I ain't gonna say if it's my will. That's why I said, Lord's will, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Lord's will, I'm gonna do that. Lord's will, I'm gonna do this. You know? Because it's the Lord's will if it happens or if it doesn't happen, man. It ain't our will. It's just if the Lord allow us to, man. Or you know, the Most High God is his game plan. Okay? So give me Sirach, the 2nd chapter. That's a couple verses out of there. I'm gonna shut this thing. Yeah. Something like this.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 2, verse 2, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, that temptation is these false gods, Easter, all this other BS, man. Because you're gonna be missing out on the world. But you gotta miss out on the world in order to praise the Most High, man. You know, you gotta be in the spirit, man. The Most High never dealt with the flesh, how big your muscles were and all that. The Most High dealt with your spirit, your heart, your integrity, man. Okay? All the best warriors, he used to always kick out the big strong dudes. He dealt with the dudes that had the most heart, man. And that heart goes back to what? Your spirit or your mind. You know what I'm saying? All the best warriors got the biggest heart, man. You know? When you get stolen on, it's gonna make or break you, man. The people with the biggest heart is the ones that has the most fight, man. You know? Like I said, I seen somebody get stolen on in a fight, and the fight left him. That integrity and that fierceness left him. You could see it in their eyes. They had that, like God, it's hard. I don't want to be here, but I'm here, so I gotta. No, some people get hard. I'm like, that nigga get hard, but I ain't gonna let this motherfucker. I gotta let this nigga know, like, what's up, you know? Because you know, it's a term called you either fight or you flight, and that's a real medical term. And it's crazy if you get shot and you're in critical condition, they give you an adrenaline shot, right? And it's based off your spirit where you live or die. Because that adrenaline could kill you, or you can fight. If you're a fighter, you're gonna use that adrenaline to fight. Or it could OD and make you, you know, what's that shit when you go to? No, it's like a seizure, but convulsion goes to convulsions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna fucking flatline out. But if you're a fighter, you're gonna be in that motherfucker just, you know, and that's your spirit, man. It's based off your spirit. Whether you live or die, man. You know? And that's deep because the Most High ordained us with these spirits from the jump. You know? So why do you think when we come across a situation, we just always find a way to be here, to be in the truth? You know, no matter how, because we all get weak, we all, you know, fall short of the glory, you know what I'm saying? But why we always end up in the truth? You know, why we always end up not leaving? Because it's the spirit that's within us, man. You know what I'm saying? All that flat earth doctrine could have got into any of us, man. You know? They try to weasel to shut that shit down. Okay, man. In the prophecy, why did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Because of what the spirit the Most High ordained us to have, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the grace of the Most High, man. Take that as a blessing, man. So that them temptations are gonna come. You gotta rely on the Most High, and we gotta be spiritually fit to deal with what the Most High gonna let us handle on our own. Because sometimes he gonna let the child say, "Come on, son, go ahead, go handle your business. I want to see what you can do." You know, go ahead. You know, you study it, get into them scriptures, and see what you got. You know, then when you start getting your ass whooped, he'll come in there, you know, clip him a little bit, clip Satan, and they give you the upper hand, man. You know, That's why he said no sin, no temptation that overtake you. Yeah, not that one, but basically the Most High always provide a way out. You know what I'm saying? I always provide, huh?
Want it?
Yeah, yeah. Let's go.
You good,
I read like 2 of them. I quoted 2 of them.
1 Corinthians 10:13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
Yeah.
But will with the temptation also make a way for you to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Yeah, make a way for you to escape. There's always an opening. There's been times I don't fuck up. I don't want to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then that door opens up. Like, you can do this, you know, and get out this situation. You know what I'm saying? You be sitting next to a bitch, man, bitch rubbing on me, man. What you gotta do? Oh, Lord. Shalom, Mark. What you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, get the hell up out of there, you know? And then that's the exact reason, but you be like, oh, I'm busy right now, bro. There's opportunity, you could do that, you know, and fuck up. So it's always a way out. You just gotta choose that way out, man. Every time, you know.
Back in Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 2, set thy heart aright. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Yeah. Take your time, and that goes back to boxing. When you get rocked, you know, or when that bell rings, you know, when that bell ring, that boy hit you with something, boom. You just go throwing a windmill, you gonna get tired, you know. Like you gotta, like old boy that got knocked out by Ward last night. Yeah, he wasn't hasty. I give him that. He got knocked down. Yeah, that bitch like, good. And he went back to doing what he did. He fought, but he was outmatched. But this thing, if he would have got back up swinging bolo, he just got knocked back right back down. You know, so when you get hit by that hook, you know, which is called life and Satan, don't panic. You know, yeah, Diaz hook. Don't panic and go to, you know, doing what you think is best. No, man, you gotta go think of scriptures. All right, Satan, you got me. All right, how did I get in this position? You know, what I do to get out? What's the right way to get out? You know what I'm saying? What the scriptures say? You know, I can't do nothing about them. Send curses on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do nothing about them. Put some curses on them. What do? You know, and you do that, and you walk off, and you keep focus on your goal. You know, motherfuckers will get your boss to say some shit because they want you to react. You react, they fire you. Now they getting paid, you ain't getting paid. But you be like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't get in this situation again. I'm gonna put some curses on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want that shit that see you suffer. I want to see you
Antiochus.
Yeah, you know, get the flu, you know, because I don't want you to die right now, you know what I'm saying? Get a broke leg or something so I see you coming to work, you know? Can you believe somebody just rolled over me on a bike? I'm like, oh, for real? Believe it. Yeah, you know, I'm like, yeah. You know, now you can't even do half the shit you want to do. You know, you plan on doing that marathon, you know, white people like doing a marathon and shit, you know? You can't do that marathon, they mad, they salty.
Accurate,
Marathon. So,
getting ready for America.
Yeah, we got broke legs, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna do an Xbox break. My Super Bowl, I'm gonna do an Xbox break. You know?
It says, cleave unto him and depart not away,
Yeah. Go ahead.
that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
That's it. Cleave unto the Most High and depart not away, so thou mayest be increased. Because it says, when you go straight, so the Lord takes us more. I'll tell you how. You know what I'm saying? How do you cleave unto the Lord? Cleave unto this. You don't really got much to go on, but you do have a lot. You got this book. You cleave unto that book. Okay? That book is the guide to all of it. Don't try to make up some magical shit. You know? Go to burning incense. What the nigga say? Burn some weed and shit. That's the magical incense and grow your locks out. You know, and do all that dumbass shit. You know, do what you know. Do the basics. Stick to them scriptures, man. Cleave unto them scriptures. Don't don't depart away from it. Even because there are times where it's going to seem more logical in your mind to do what you think is best for you, and the scriptures say do otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I can't even explain it, but I've been in situations like, it is more logical just to, you know, fuck you up right now. But the Most High say don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and you don't fuck them up, and then something happens. You know what I'm saying? The Most High bless you, or that person get fucked up. Damn, I'm glad I listened to the Most High. You know? That's how it works, you know? So, with that being said, we're going to say blessings to the elect. Double onside apostles / elders of GMS. No, call halal Yahbashim Yahshai. Salakia. Call halal Yahbashim Yahshai. All praise Yahbashim Yahshai. Blessings to the elect, all your brothers out there, and doing this truth and keeping this truth. Iron sharpening iron. And double onside apostles. Once again, call halal Yahbashim Yahshai. And death to all you niggas that celebrated Easter today. I hope you get fucking, what's that, salmonella from one of the Easter eggs. Even though they ate that shit in eggs. Salmonella.
Raw eggs.
Yeah, raw eggs. You get salmonella.
Hope the eggs weren't cooked all the way through.
Yeah, you get salmonella from that shit, you know. And call hello, y'all, but Shalom.